Hello and welcome to all dear students on Career Maker. Today we are going to solve the question of Chinese coding and decoding. As I said in the previous class that after completing the conceptual things, we will start solving the question of Chinese coding, which comes in our prelims examination a lot. So today in this session I am covering the concept of Chinese coding and followed by that the exercise, the questions which either came in your exam or will come in your coming examination. So how to solve and what will be the approach of solving the question of Chinese coding, I'll be discussing first, and then followed by that using all those conceptual things into the question so that you can easily understand how to approach when you are solving a question of Chinese coding. It always comes in your prelims examination, so do remember it will come in your all banking prelims exam where the question will comes in 3 marks to 5 marks sometimes in clerical paper, but generally it comes in 3 marks in your exam. So let's begin with the question from where I left in the previous session. So this was the question I discussed in the last session where we were discussing the concept. So as I told, if any question of Chinese coding is given, it's important that you need to understand that this is actually substitution, and substitution means what? Replacement. So actually we are replacing a word with a code, but we are not pretty sure that this particular word is a code of this or vice versa. It can be any, like he can be the code of any of these 3 words, followed by that was can be the code of any of the 3 words, and so on. So to identify exactly what will be the code of particular word, we need to find out the common words. For example, in this given words, what are the common things we have? So I can see that come is common in both here. So obviously if come is common in first and second line, the code of these 2 words will be also common in the left side. So you see DE and DE is given. So the code of this particular word will be what? D, that is come is written as DE. Similarly, the next word which is common for us in these 2 words are what? Any further common words like she has gone, come here fast, he was. So we do not get any common words further. So if let's suppose they ask the question that how he will be coded as. So as I can see, he and was are the 2 words which are still having nothing common. Therefore, there are 2 possibilities of the code he, that it can be NIK or it can be MA, because we are not able to eliminate it. So there are 2 possible answers, either NIK or MA. So this is the way to solve it. Like if somebody is asking you what is the code of come, directly you can say DE. But if somebody asks what is the code of here, then again there is 2 possibilities. Here nothing is common in any of them. It means all 3 are possible for all these 3 words and so on. So this is actually the basic concept to solve the question of Chinese coding. Fine. So by using this concept, we are able to solve different type of questions in Chinese coding. Let's begin with the very first question of the exercise, where now they are asking the code of is. So what will be the approach? So as they used to give 2 to 3 questions in our exam, so it's very important that in your rough sheet, write down the code which are asked. Either the word you can say or the code, whatever they are giving, write down those words which needs to be find out, which we are going to find out for the given question. So obviously here is the word for which we are going to find the answer or to find the code. So in that case, we will check where is E in the given sentence. So here we have is. So if is written here, we will check further that is common anywhere in any other sentence. So we can see is here also and in the 4th statement also. So if is common in these 3 sentences, obviously there is a word which will be common in all these 3. So let me check here what are the common words. So there are 2 common words actually, OEPQ, first it's not, like if I'll go into the third one, because in third we have actually this is, right? So what are the commonly words into first and third? So I can see this VU is common here in this and this sentence, and followed by that in this also we have VU. Actually in this we have DE also, but in this we don't have DE. Therefore we are pretty sure that whenever is repeated in left side, the word VU is also repeated in right side. Hence the answer of this question will be option number C. So this is how you can first write what they asked in your rough sheet and then only find the answer of those questions which they are asking you. So that will be the best way to approach such type of question. It will minimize your time consumption, and for this you can increase more attempt. From this you can increase more attempt in further questions. Now moving forward, the next question, we have to find out the code of 3. So where we have 3, first we need to check that 3 is written in which of the particular line. So I can see 3 is written here. Now as we don't have 3 anywhere, so how we can eliminate the option, it's very important to understand. So as celebrated in is written in these 2 lines, so and as well as Pongal also. So obviously these 3 words which are written in the left side has code into the right side as a common element, that is LB, LB, XZ, XZ, and then GN, GN. So these 3 words having these 3 codes, we don't know exactly which are the code of which. We don't even want to identify those codes because we have a focus that we need to find out the code of 3. So still we have 2 words left, TY and RE. So for this, see, day is written here and day is written here. So that for sure there is a word which is common in these 2, that is TY, TY. So 100% it can't be the word of a code of 3. Now we got the code of 3 as what? RE. Hence that's our answer. This is how you can eliminate. That is called elimination method. Through elimination method you can maintain accuracy as well as speed, both. So that's very important to know. Now next question, they're asking you, generally they used to ask single words, but sometimes they will ask you multiple words. In that case, the code of 3 words should be there in any sequence. It doesn't matter that right code is written at first or at last or in middle, but it should be there. So how to find? So as I can see, write to and write to is written in these 2 words or sentences, sorry. So obviously their code will be also repeated somewhere. So in these 2 lines, right? So one which is common in first and third is QW and the other will be IU. So obviously write to code will be QW and IU. Now we have to find out the code of customer. So if I'll eliminate them, then I'll get the code of customer, or I can check from these 2 what are the common words. So I can see the common word is customer in second and third, and therefore common word we have into this second and third in right side is OM. Therefore the code of these 3 words will be this. Now it can be written in any sequence, that doesn't matter, we need these 3. But yeah, as it is written in the very first line or in the very first option, therefore it will become our right choice. This is how we can solve multiple words question. Now I am discussing here each and every type of variation which can be asked in your exam. Therefore, please focus on those questions which I am solving in this particular session. Questions. The process is very simple, common things you have to find and you have to answer it. The questions are very important, different type of questions which they ask. Like this question is a lengthy one. Why I said it's lengthy? Because here you see how many of the given word have definite codes, means you need to solve everything here. Now see how we can find out definite codes. So here we have, you just delete this, this is not required anymore. So here we have he, here we have he, here we have he. So obviously in these 3 lines, if he is common, a single word is also common, that is what? YU. So means we got a definite code of he. So 1. Now next is what? Let's check it. So next is what we have come in this line and come in this line. So obviously there is a common word in this 2, that is EM and EM. So that is the second definite word code we got. Now the third one is we have in this line and in this line. So there is a common word in between these two, that is EW and EW. So we got the definite thing. Has only left in this line, so obviously the code of has will be KJ. Down is on only left word here, therefore its code will be WN. So almost we are getting the code of each and every word. So like 1, 2, 3, 4 I already got. So if any further word which is common to me and I am able to get the code, therefore my answer will come more than 4. But as I can see here, is the room and is the room is written in these 3 lines. So their code will be like KLOPRT. In this 3, any one means there is a possibility. But yeah, definitely I'll be getting the code of what? I'm getting the code of big, because that BH will be the code of big. So for how many words we got the definite code? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, means more than 4. Obviously, once we got more than 4, our answer will become option number D. Only for 3 words we are not able to get, that is the room is, because they are not common in any, even if they are common in bulk. Hence we are unable to find out their exact codes, these 3 and these 3. So it can be code of any of the 3 words, the room and is. Fine. Followed by that, the next question on your screen. Now I am giving you certain time to solve it. Try and find out the answer of U. You must have to write down in the comment box for this question the answer. Now you can see U is ours, right? So our main focus will be, where is U? So here we have U, see? It means definitely in these 5 words, any one word will be our code. Now I have to check what exactly will be the code. So can I eliminate anything from this? Yeah, I can eliminate R from this. So what are the common words between these two? So obviously TM, THM, THM. That can't be our code, right? Now followed by that we have went in this and in this. So I can eliminate went also. So what are the common words here? UPI and UPI. Then I have will here and will here. So definitely there is a common word between these two also, that is ASD, ASD. Hence, what are the remaining words for us which we can find for you? That is FJH and YHG. It means there are 2 possibilities. We are unable to eliminate now because 2 and U is not repeated anywhere in these lines. So there are 2 possibilities and then it will be either or. Means either it will be FJH or it will be YHG. So B or C option will be the right choice. This is how we can solve the questions of Chinese coding. I think it's very clear to all of you how to approach the question now. Now coming to the next question, find out the code of polar Pizzly. So here we have polar first as well as here, right? So we will check, is there any other word common in these two? No. Therefore, obviously a common word will come in these two, will be EJS, EJS. So this and this option will be eliminated directly. Now Pizzly is in this line as in this line, second and fourth. Now is there any common thing between second line and fourth line? Obviously not. So there will be one word which will be common in both, that is OPH, OPH. So this option A will be eliminated and hence D will be the right choice. It's same process again and again we have to use to find the answer. Now find the code of value. See, that is what something they used to give in your exam. Conditional questions. That's what? Conditional question, where certain data is missing here, and to support the data so that you can find the code of value, they will give you certain further codes to identify exact meaning of value. So first of all, how we can find out the code of value? So obviously value is here and value is here, right? Now anything different than, means anything extra we need to find out, or directly we can find. Is there any requirement of these two words or not? These all things we need to take care of. Yes, we have requirement. Why? Because see, there are two words coming common in third and fourth line, that is value and character. It means there are two words which are repeated in the right side also, that is TVC, and then next will be SRG. So exactly we cannot find out the code of value, right? But yes, once we got in the third line character and the common word TVC, not SRG, so now we are very sure that the code of character will be TVC. Then we can eliminate this TVC from here and we will get the code of value as what? SRG. So this conditional question comes where certain data is not perfectly given to us, but examiner want us to add certain information into that so that we can find definite data. In that case, they used to give this conditional type of questions in exam. Now the next question on your screen, same type, means again they given you certain extra information condition which will be only applicable for this question, not for all other questions which will be asked. Like for this there will be definitely 3 questions in your exam, but only for this particular question you have to use this. Then after that it is of no use for our remaining 2 questions. Remember this line which I told you, note down somewhere. Now frequency, right? So where we have frequency, first we need to check. Here I have frequency. So to find out the code of frequency, I have to eliminate modeling, tune and continuous. So I can delete continuous from here by finding the common element in second and then fourth line. And obviously it will be like UER, so that can't be our code. Then I have modeling and tuned. So tuned I have in this line and tuned I have in this line, first and fourth. So obviously I can eliminate another word, that is ANE. But yeah, modeling is not present in any of the lines. So to eliminate modeling, I got this another word, common modeling. Now what are the common words we have? YDF. So once I eliminated YDF, I got the code of frequency, that is what? TWR. This is how we can find in the conditional coding the question's answer. Now next question on your screen, again the conditional one. It takes a bit of time, but yeah, again if you know the process, I think it will not hurt you at all. So what they said is find out the code of module technology. So where is module and technology? We have, so module is here, and module is here in these 2 lines, right? As well as any further common words. So no, obviously we can get at least 1 word answer that is common in these 2, module and module. So MGF is not there, ORW is not there, NVI, DJR you say. So the code of module will be DJR. So this option is eliminated. Now for technically, how we can find? So obviously technically is here, and in this we can eliminate crime scene from these 2, JNH and then XCR. That can't be the code. Now we have to cancel organized also. So for this we have common in these 2, and which one is common? NIR. So we got definitely the code of technically as PWR. Already we got the code of this module as DJR. So DJR and PWR we want. So these 2 options are eliminated. Answer is option B. So once you know the concept how to solve the questions of Chinese coding, it's very easy for you to understand. Now I am giving you this question as a homework, and I am hoping that all of you, those who are watching this video, will answer the question in the comment box. As the concept I told you already, based on that you have to answer it, and let's see how many of you are able to answer it correctly in the comment, so that in the next session I'll be taking those students' name who are giving answer correctly, and I'll start the next session from here itself. So this is how we will approach the question of Chinese coding decoding once it comes in our exam. So that's all in this crunch session or in this script session of Chinese coding decoding concept and exercise. I hope you liked and so many new things you learned. For such more videos, stay tuned with Career Maker. Take care and bye-bye.